How the heck are everybody? I'm Fastidious. Welcome back to my channel. So tomorrow, a pretty significant number of you are going to receive a free, that's right, 100% free legendary hero. In this video, I'm going to tell you how that's going to happen, and I'm also going to ask you that you please, once you get it, contribute your results to our study, because we are going to track who we all get. Let's get into it.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Alrighty folks, if you have a somewhat keen eye, it may have drifted a bit above my head and you can see this Vanquisher achievement. So I'm in the test server right now. I'm in the player profile section of the Fastidious test server. You can see under achievements, if you go to battle, we have this special achievement called Vanquisher. So let me pull that up now. Clear stage 18 of all 3 raids in Gear Raid. So quite achievable, and for many of us, it's been achieved, if not months, weeks ago, right? I achieved this, I don't know, within my first 30 days or so. Granted, I was going at a pretty fast pace, but I know a lot of people now can achieve this way faster. I think some people are achieving it in like 10 to 15 days, or certainly under 20 days with all the boosted rewards now from the Volca quests and stuff. So the point being, even if you haven't gotten there, you certainly can get there soon, and it's got a juicy reward now. So if you didn't have motivation before, you've got motivation now. So what am I talking about? Well, we have Vanquisher, and right next to it, you can see we've got this little legendary hero quest card. If we click on that over here, we can read through it together. Get one random hero from the following. They go on to list nearly all the legendary lords and nearly all the legendary heroes. I'm saying nearly all because you can see they are listing like the original legendary lords and Ajax. You know, there's no Elder here, there's no Demi, no Cyrus, no Soul Cadens. But hey, I think a lot of us would be happy getting a Torador or a Morrigan or a Laia or a Twin Fiend, so on and so on, a Racha, right? And then for legendary heroes, again, I say most of them because you're not going to find Falcia here. You know, you're not going to find Ardia, you know, so Falcia being a totally exclusive hero, Captain Reeves, something like that, and you're not going to find your ancient exclusives. But all your typical legendary heroes are going to be here, and that's including like the top ones, right? Virna, Hotsit, Salazar, Arrogance, right? So it's going to be pretty darn juicy, and it's pretty easy to get, or I should say it's very expected that you will get it. Many of you probably already have accomplished all of that, especially if you're the kind of person that goes on YouTube and watches videos like mine. And if you haven't yet, well, I've got plenty of content to help you, and I'm going to tell you how I'm going to put out more content this week that might even help you further. But this is going to be pretty fun. Let's harken back now to the study we did last week, or it started about a week and a half ago, with those legendary hero bundles, the Piercer pack and the Northern pack. Let's look at that distribution, and let's talk about why I want to get data on this card right here, this legendary hero pack, and see what the distribution of these heroes that we're going to get is going to look like. So guys, here you go. These are the results from our Piercer Northerner pack study. If you missed it, these were packs that were released in the game with the Black Friday deals that guaranteed for the Piercer pack you would get a legendary Piercer, and that included the Lord Aracha. And then with the Northerners, it was the same thing. You were guaranteed a Northerner among a certain selection with the King Hearts option as well. So let's zoom in a bit here, and you can see these were the results. We had over 150 submissions. Many more people got the Piercer pack, and look at that, a very nice distribution. The more results we got, the tighter the closer to the expectation things got. So let's just focus on the Piercer pack now. You can see here, there were 7 options, I believe. Yes, excuse me. There were the 6 normal heroes, Absyn through Calypso, and then we had Aracha. And look at that, everyone fell between 18 to 27 copies. If we just eliminate those 2 outliers, because granted, 152 is not a huge sample. Wow, it was all between 19 and 24. So very, very even distribution. I would say all of this really realistically, given this sample size, was within the margin of error. I think we were able to pretty confidently conclude there was an even distribution. You had an equal likelihood of getting Aracha as you did Absyn, which is crazy. And if we actually look at the results, Aracha was dropping more for people than Absyn. This is very easy to visualize here with a pie chart. You can see fairly even slices of the pizza pie. Hex, of all people, dropped the most, which is great because he was one of the best options, and Absyn dropped the least, which is also kind of great because he might have been the worst option. So pretty cool stuff. We want to replicate this now with hopefully a much bigger participation from you guys in terms of our study. So let me pull this up right now. I am going to call on you guys once again to help me aggregate some data, some community-driven teamwork, and I think we should have a lot more submissions this time around because this is not a $50 4,999 W Gold pack, right? This is a free legendary for everyone that is eligible. So I kindly ask that when you do get this legendary, you go to this section of my Discord, the Fast and the Fastidious. If you go to the top, you go all the way down to the hub. That's going to be right here. And then I called it the Vanquisher Legendary Hero Pack Project. You can see I say this is where we will share who we got from the Vanquisher free legendary pack that goes live tomorrow. I'm recording on Sunday. You'll probably see this video on Sunday. Please submit your results so @Seamus and I can track the results and the hero distribution. Ideally, also, please submit these results with a photo. So, you know, if you go in there, if you get Silas, post that the picture, take a little screenshot when you get him. I think this is gonna be really, really interesting, guys, because let's quickly do a rough count. Right here we had in the bigger one, the Piercer one, we're talking like 7 legendaries. Now we're talking 8 lords, right? 7 lords because gone isn't possible, the exclusives, but also Ajax. So there's the 7 normal lords in Ajax, so that's already 8, that's already more. And then all the other legendary heroes, which has got to be 20, 25 or 30. So it'll be very interesting. If we can get something like 1,000 submissions to this, we'll have some pretty legitimate results and we'll actually get to see a pretty honest distribution. I'm gonna tell you right now, I suspect it's gonna be an even distribution. The couple people I've talked to in Forerunner, it sounds like plenty people are already getting legendary lords from this. If the legendary lords had their basement level rates that you'd normally expect from a pull, very, very few people would have gotten them. But just the first person I even talked to, jokes for Guild Boss, he got Leia, right? For all we know, they want to juice these packs up, this legendary hero pact, and more people are going to get lords. We don't know, so there's only one way to find out, or we're going to get screwed. We don't know. Let's actually get together and let's mark down this data. I think it's gonna be a really, really fun thing to do. And I love the community action. You guys have been amazing helping us out with that. And actually a lot of people have come to me and asked me, hey, for the Vanquisher thing, for that free legendary, are you gonna do this again? So it sounds like you guys are pretty interested in it too. All right, let me say one more thing and then we'll already wrap this video up. If you guys want, I can make guides on how to beat all the 18s with like free-to-play comps with epics only and stuff like that, right? Totally up to you. I'm happy to do it. I already have that in epics only, a very, very minimal teams I've already put out from when they had that event, the community event for Gear Raid 1. I could do a similar thing for Gear Raid 2 and Gear Raid 3. I do think it might be a little bit boring. My account's pretty good. The test server account's also obviously pretty good. I think maybe what would be better would be more fun and more of a challenge and more interesting to me. You guys let me know. I was thinking I could do epics only teams for all 3 Gear Raids 19. So obviously slightly different maps for all of those, but I think maybe, if I can prove you can do it with 19, people can use similar builds or at least have something to aspire to. Epics only, epics and lower, I should say. Maybe we'll use some rare heroes. I'm sure we'll use Autumn and stuff like that. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. I think it'd be a pretty fun idea. Yeah, I'd be happy to put those out in the next couple days. We could do epics only, 119, epics and under, 119, 219, and 319. Just a thought I had. All in all, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're excited to get your free legendary tomorrow. I certainly am. Will I finally get another legendary lord? I really flippin' hope so. Also, you might have noticed this thread is locked. I will unlock it now. Just when I was going to film, how do I actually do that? Oh, permissions. When I was going to film before, people kept posting in it, so then I couldn't film. So I had to make it private. It's now public, so if you have any questions, you can ask here. Seamus and I will start parsing through the data tomorrow. Thank you so much in advance for your participation. And yeah, let me know in the comments who you think you're gonna get. Do you think you're gonna get screwed? Do you think you're gonna get lucky? Are you excited about this? I mean, shout out to Moonton. They did not have to do this. I like it because people that haven't done this already, it gives them something to aspire to. And people that have, we just get to wake up tomorrow and get something totally for free, something totally juicy. All being said, guys, I've been Fastidious. If you like it, like it. If you want to comment, absolutely do that. Subscribe, share it with your mother, and I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.